Hey everybody, let's do the bad at video games. All right, this is take two. We're gonna try playing some Sonic, and I think it's gonna play the music this time. Okay, that looks like it's kind of loud. But yeah, holler at me if there's problems with the audio, because I can't always tell. So I've never beaten Sonic 2 before, as I was saying, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you didn't hear me screw up the first time. Um, okay. And you know what? So this is the reason that I'm playing it. I'm playing it on Switch, so I can rewind. Okay, let's try not dying like that. I promise I'm not gonna like constantly be rewinding. I don't think. I hope not. But I am bad at video games. And I honestly just want to finish the game today, so this is a weird part of the level, so the first time, or well, I probably got to this level when I was a kid, but I years ago, before I was into retro gaming at all, not that I'm like hardcore into retro gaming, but you know, I think I'm a 30-something-year-old man, so of course I got to get into it a little bit. But I like sat down and all my muscle memory came back. My wife had just bought me a one of the At Games Sonic the At Games Sega like mini console thing. And I just like sat down and all the muscle memory came back and I got like this far. It took like 2 hours. And we get to this level and I think it happens soon. But my wife said one of the things that was like the funniest thing and has stuck with me in my brain. I don't even know if it'll be that funny when I say it, but we'll see. Oh, it was on this level. Oops. Man, I am off right now. So when that happened, she was like, and Tails died as his plane goes down. And that has just stuck with me. All right. Oh. See, this is where the because I haven't played this level in like forever. It has a lot of really annoying platforming, if I remember right. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be rough. Oh my gosh. Like, am I not supposed to be there or something? Okay. Man, this is not going to go well if I just can't make that jump. Oh dear. See, those first few times I was making, maybe I need to like go from like one, like do it in one thing. Nope, not that. There we go. I don't think there's any input lag or anything. There shouldn't be. I'm playing on the Switch. There we go. Okay. I hope the whole level is not this pain in the butt. But we shall see. If it gets really bad, I can just go to earlier levels or I can play a different game, but dum 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 bum 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 bum. Bad at this game. Okay, so you can't okay, we'll back up a little bit there. The problem is with the rewind feature is when you screw up once, you end up screwing up like 5 times in the same place because you totally lose your momentum. Okay. There we go. I kind of remember some of this. There we go. Now I'm making some progress. Music's a little repetitive in this level. That, oh, that looked like something. Where do I go? I guess I go not that way. Oh, I remember this part. Like when I was younger, that part really killed me a lot. Oh my gosh. I am so bad at this. I feel like I spent hours on this section when I was young. One time when I was younger. And we'll see how long I spend on it today, but I am gonna freaking beat this game today. Okay, so you gotta jump faster. You guys are watching me rewind a lot. Man. No! Oh my gosh. Hey, Diggs BTW1. Why am I so bad at this game? Oh my gosh. You have to, it must be like, you have to be like almost, maybe I need to jump before the first platform is out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's got, you almost have to be like frame perfect there or something. Oh my gosh. I did it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. There are a lot of checkpoints in this level. Ooh. Okay, so this is a lot, it is a lot easier with we're gonna, I didn't realize this was the boss, so I'm gonna back up a little bit if I can. There we go. And the reason that those that you can't see the lasers has to do with my capture card, I think. Or my shitty computer, I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Can't go any further there. Anywhere to go here? Nope. Just the boss. Well, that was no good. Yeah, I think you have to hit it right before it shoots. And I am... Okay, I gotta watch out if I'm not doing the rewind. I should probably just do a suspend point like right here. So that was one. Oh, man. I am so bad at this game. It's embarrassing. This is why people don't stream. Or maybe people seek out streamers who are this bad at video games. I don't know. Maybe I'm entertaining. Oh, no. I'm... So do I need to like go to the third one or something? Like, is it because I'm going for the first? Or is it just because I feel like I am playing horribly today. So maybe that's the problem, is I should play better. This is like, I don't know, man. And then I lose all my coins or my rings. That's the problem, is that I've been playing easy games like Super Mario and Dark Souls lately. Man, I can't even... Okay, I got one hit in. But I think this is a double boss anyway. Man, this is so bad. I'm doing so bad. All right, got one hit in. If I get 2 hits in, that's going to be the furthest that I've gotten in the whole game. Okay, I don't know where that ring went. I just can't get on those. I just can't get on those things. Okay, there's no way I'm making it with no rings. And they come so close together, like you can't just sit on one. This is hard. Should have watched like a speedrunner. They'd be like, oh yeah, you just jump here and just frame perfect everything. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm getting better at this. I mean, this is kind of what I figured the stream would be. I mean, I didn't think it would be the boss fight. I thought it would be, you know... Thought it would be, but I figured the whole... It's been freaking 2 hours on this level. Okay. Got a couple hits in there. Feel like I'm getting better. I say as I get hit. If you saw me play the rest of the game, you'd be like, wow, Kendall's good at this game. But look, there's one thing I learned from Cuphead. It's that these hard games that are hard, you know, it's okay if you die a lot, as long as you at least a little bit get better, and also as long as you can, like, as long as you can reload fast. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with the rewind, is that if you do the same thing after you rewind it, then the same thing happens. And people don't talk about that. That's the first time I've gotten a hit in a while. Man, this looks so easy. Why is it so hard? This is so much harder than the final boss in Super Mario World. I need to summon an ally, or what? I need to Oh my gosh. It's not fair. Hey, if I stand here, I don't die. Oh, I guess I do. This is why it's called bad at video games, by the way. This is one of the games that I'm supposed to be good at. I'm gonna get killed here. Ugh. I didn't realize I had a ring. It's just frustrating when I can't even jump onto the platforms. I really, really, really feel like I'm making the same mistakes over and over again. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's an input delay, but it kind of feels like there is one. That may just be like the nature of the game. Pause for a second. Is anybody actually watching this? Let's see. I just need a minute. Does it? How does it? I got one viewer. Okay, hello, one viewer. Who's obviously a lurker because you didn't say anything when I asked if anybody was watching this. That's okay. This is honestly mostly just for me, and probably, and there'll probably be somebody that watches this on YouTube. I don't know what kind of monster would watch me just die to this. I'm not even fighting Robotnik. That's the thing. I'm fighting this like little laser gun thing. One thing I do love about Sonic, whoever came up with the idea of like you dropping your rings, it's basically Dark Souls actually, now that I think about it. But like you can stay alive as long as you can pick up as long as you can grab a ring. It's just very genius. Makes you feel like you always have a chance. Shit, it's gonna hit me. Okay, I don't know why that didn't... I also really don't like that sometimes it sends the rings away. I'm dead. Oh. What hit me? Wondering if I got hit by like a laser that I couldn't see because of the crappy capture card, but I'm gonna need to make the suspend part be like 2 seconds sooner because I'm... Yeah, so that was definitely the laser not showing because of the... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just not used to it or what, but like, I will say the Sonic is not good in these like super tight spaces, and it seems like a little bit of a questionable game design to have the final boss be in like a super tight space. I mean, this isn't the final boss, obviously, but... Like, I can't even, like, he... Also hate when that happens. Like, I hit the ring and it didn't give it to me. I beat Cuphead. I can do this. I swear this is one of my favorite games. But this is not a good... This is not good. Okay. Got through there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything in here? Well, okay, so we're at a cutscene. Hey, Tails is alive! I do not remember this part. Bum. We're in outer space. I can't breathe. Okay, so apparently that's not how you beat him. Time to fight Metal Sonic. That's not how you beat him either. That's not how you beat him either. Okay. So that's how I beat him. Okay, don't do it there. Don't want to get my lives too far down. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I feel good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Okay, he can jump. Okay. I probably shouldn't go further. I probably shouldn't just rewind the middle of the battle, but okay, so I can't hit him in the back. I gotta hit him in the front if I'm gonna hit him. Okay, don't do that. Gotta watch for patterns. It's like it's fucking Dark Souls. Man, I don't like them changing the rules on me at the last minute. Probably just have to hit him 8 times. I've hit him a few times, so. If I get a few hits in on him, I may actually just rewind. Because this guy's ridiculous. And we've been going for our 45 minutes, so... Ah. I'm going to try not to do that too much, but... Like, when I do stupid shit like that, I'm not... okay. Said, I'm not going to rewind too much. Okay. See, like I was saying, like I've said, like, the thing about the rewind thing is, like, if you do the same thing over and over again... Man, how can I time out to not get hit on that? There we go. You shoot spikes out too? Okay. No, that... I gotta remember that after that the next one he does is a jump up. Because he does it the same every time there. Okay. So then he does... Okay. So let me talk through this. So first he does a spin across, and I can't hit him. And then there's an opportunity to hit him a couple times. And then he does the spin both ways. And then he does a spin over. Then he does a spin over those. Then he does a spin over and shoots the stuff out. Okay. So I can't get a hit in there, right? No. This is the one he goes up, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm at the point now where, like, I will do any scummy thing that I can do. Okay, so that's... We gotta... I'm hitting... I must not be, like, landing enough or something. I don't know why I thought he was going to go up there. Come on. I mean, do I have to try to hit him? Okay, I've hit him like 6 times now. So if I can survive... This is like not a particularly interesting boss fight. It's just really hard. And I mean, I guess that's what the rewind feature does, is it tells you like where this stuff is not particularly interesting. It's not bad. You know, it's a 16-bit boss fight. I don't feel like... Okay. There we go. Okay, is that... Okay, so don't hit him that way. Don't hit him that way. So does it, let me see, does it kick me back to before the Supersonic or the Metal Sonic fight? It does. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Sorry, integrity. You have gone out the window. So how do I not get hit by that thing? Can I duck? No, I can't duck. Because that's one hit. Two. I guess when he sticks this thing out, you can't hit him. I'm over this, you guys. I'm over this. Okay, I've hit him a bunch of times now. I gotta be close. And I don't care if I'm playing this. I kind of said I was gonna, like, just freaking save scum my way through this thing. Man, how many times do I have to hit this guy? Okay, he definitely had his thing in that time, but... Maybe someday I'll try to beat this game without save scumming, but like, holy cow, or rewind feature or whatever. I'm just not. Yeah, you know, like I said in the previous thing, like the good part about Sonic is having the rings. Having to fight without rings here in this last fight is ridiculous. I'm hitting him a lot. I mean, have I actually not hit him 8 times yet? Maybe I should start counting. Okay, for those, I just have to run back here, I guess. 2, 3. Doesn't it do it 3 times? Can I not get him at all while he's walking? Thought I had timed it right a couple times. But I can't get him while he's not walking. There we go. I guess I beat it. Even with all the rewind and save scum and everything, it still took me an hour. Oh my gosh. This game, I may need to like play through the first couple levels just to show that I'm not completely incompetent at video games. But I mean, that's the first time I've ever successfully beaten it. I think that last level, the actual final boss level, is okay. It was very, I don't know. Like, you just can't get hit at all. I mean, obviously you can't get hit at all, but like, you gotta do everything perfect. And yeah, I think I like when in games you can get hit a few times. Like that's why I like Sonic is that you're always in the game as long as you have some rings. So that final boss fight is rough, but this game is great. Like there is very little chance that that you just watched me play the final two levels of, or the final few levels of Sonic 2, having never played Sonic 2, or having, without knowing like the good levels. But like, man, this game is great. The original, the Green Hill Zone's great. The Chemical Plant Zone, the Casino Night, Oil Ocean, Metropolis. Not a big fan of the Mystic Forest or something. That one's a little bit rough, but most of this game is really fun. Like it kind of defines flying through, like, and it's one of the prettiest 16-bit games that I've ever played. I remember the first time I saw Sonic going down those big hills in Chemical Plant Zone, and it was just great. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching this. I think I'm like right at an hour, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But I may do another stream of this game because again, it's one of my favorite games. Just without with not just the final bosses. I just needed a win. I have had like kind of a rough week, and I was like, I need to be able to check something off my bucket list on this Saturday morning. And sometimes beating a game, even if it means rewinding a bunch of times. I mean, that was still hard. That's the thing, is even with the cheating, that was still hard. It was still so hard. Like, that was hard. That was legit harder than most of the Dark Souls that I've beaten. And I've beaten one of the Dark Souls and the Elden's Rings. Ah, man. All right. There's no way anyone's still watching. Again, thanks so much if you are. Yeah. I mean, Sonic 2 is great. Does it restart? If it restarts, I'm going to play through like the first level. Sega. That was the other thing, is that night where I powered through the whole game and got to the final boss and everything and played for hours and hours. I ran out of continues and it went back and said, Sega. Now watch me die to the first enemy. Hit every single fish, but it doesn't matter because you can always get your rings back. See, this game is awesome. Like, quintessential. This is the Sonic game. Like, I love Sonic. Sonic 1 doesn't even have a spin dash in it. And, I don't know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles never really did it for me. Or Sonic and Knuckles, I need to actually play them. I almost bought the Classics collection, but it doesn't have a rewind. I'm kind of addicted to rewind right now. See, I flew through that. Like it was nothing. No rewinding at all. But that Classics collection also has all the Game Gear games. I don't know. It seems pretty fun. The other thing is, in the final level, you don't have Tails as your buddy. And that's like another like best part. They're like, let's strip out all of the fun parts of Sonic. And let's strip out all of the fun parts here. No, you just have to have perfect timing, all that. Of course, if you were playing the game, fairly, then those are flying monkeys. If you were playing the game fairly, then I guess you would. I'm playing pretty poorly here too. But if you're playing the game fairly, I guess it would be a little bit of a different experience. But still, like playing through that Air Fortress, Wing Fortress zone without Tails as your buddy, like, it's like, what's even the point? Need to play. I also haven't played Sonic Superstars yet. Loved Sonic Mania. But that's how good this game is. Even though I just banged my head against the wall for 56 minutes, constantly rewinding, do all kinds of stuff. I still want to play the first few levels because these first few levels are so good. And the music. Ba-ba-da. And just the level design, like, it's so much more elaborate than 8 and 16-bit Mario games. Like, I don't mean to like disparage, but it's just like, I feel like, and I mean, look at that. Like, I remember the first time I saw this like, kind of from across the room at La Petite Academy, and it was like it would have been 1997, and I was like, Sonic 2? Why aren't they just playing why aren't they playing Sonic 1 or Sonic 3? Not that I had seen either of those games. I don't know that I'd ever played a Sonic game before, but I was like, I was just blown away by these, by the design, by the visuals. I just read Console Wars about the 16-bit era, and Sega and Nintendo and all that stuff, and it's written from Sega's perspective, and like is very much like Sega's the hero or whatever. But there's a moment in it that sticks with me, where they play they get their hands on an early prototype of the Super Nintendo, and they play Super Mario World, and it's like, the game's good, but it's not something you've never seen before. I just feel like Sonic is like, especially Sonic 2, like, is just an icon. So I'm gonna play through the end of this, because that was the other thing, is when I was a kid and at La Petite, we had 15 minutes that we could play. Like that right there. I love that. Like, I'm sure that stuff like that happens in the Super Nintendo games, but like, I don't know. I love that. I love that design. And it's like, even now, like, I mean, I'm sure Celeste is great, but Celeste's art style is ugly. So many of the pixelated games go for that 8-bit aesthetic. I'm sure there's lots of pretty games. I shouldn't be bad-mouthing games, but I just love this game. But yeah, we would play for 15 minutes, so you'd basically get to the end of the chemical plant zone. And then and then it would be the next person's turn, and then they would start over. So these first 4 levels are like, I've probably played or seen played, because I, watched people from across the room playing the Sega. Probably played or seen played. Here, I'm going to go into we'll go into the bonus level. I don't usually do the bonus levels, but, these bonus levels look great too. Like Mode 7 is what you're supposed, Super Nintendo is supposed to need Mode 7 to do a 3D section. I mean, this looks as good as any Mode 7 3D section in a Super Nintendo game that I've ever seen. And Sega didn't even have the Mode 7. They just had blast processing, which means nothing. And then they had this amazing music. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I had these first few bonus stages memorized too. This game's so good. This game's so fun. This game's just fun to play. All right. So we'll knock out the last little bit of this, and then I think I will call it, because I do have stuff I got to do today. And this is the longest I've sat down and played this game in a while. And it's just, man, it just reminds me how good this game is. Because, I don't know, I just feel like Sonic gets a lot of grief for being, like, style over substance or whatever. But then this part was, like, the hardest part. Everybody always died here. Now watch me die a bunch. I don't know. Is it easier to jump or is it easier to walk? But like, this is what the game's all about. These like running fast through segments. That's why that having those last bosses in the like small confined areas and no rings and no tails. It's like, okay, I'm rewinding that. I'm sorry. There we go. I could have gotten back to that, obviously, but... I don't know. Save states and rewinds are just so great when you're wanting to just kind of have fun with it, like... I don't need... there's enough challenge inherent, and these games are designed well enough. Like, it's different... Like, a few years ago, I went to an arcade and played some of the beat-em-ups on free play. And it was just like, you're just, you know, face-tanking them the whole time. And, you know, and it kind of makes the game not feel like the game. But... You know, but even with save points, I feel like these games are hard enough, and they're designed, you know, they're designed to take hours and hours and hours, and I don't necessarily want to play them for hours and hours and hours. I just want to get that feel, to get that dopamine fix. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it there. You can, you know, obviously follow my Patreon and stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. If anybody actually watched to the end, please leave a comment or something to let me know. All right. Do I have a bad at video games sign off? I don't think so. I mean, I say good luck, have fun, no reverts, I guess. I don't know. We'll see you next time.